Hi, it's Aboard1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. And today I'm bringing you a fun fight between me and Superblaze. I'd been pirating in Seoul, having a lot of fun, hanging around pirating people for many hours. There were some PvPers in system, and just before I jumped off, one asked me for a fight. So I went and got my combat ship and came back over, and by the time I came back over he was logging off to go to bed. So I ended up fighting Blaze instead, which is generally considered to be suicide for me. I don't remember the last time I beat Blaze in a 1v1, but I'm always happy to give it a go, and you know, it's been a while since I've tried to give him laser eye surgery in my beam de lance. Now oddly, it's not the plasmax that kill me in these fights, it's the railguns. The plasmax I can generally sidestep, but I can't sidestep the railguns, so they hit me full force. The plasmax I can kind of shimmy, and I don't normally get hit with a full volley, normally take a partial volley. And generally in this, I've got one and done shields, so I expect my shields to go down first and be close to dropping theirs, because I don't have any banks and they generally do. So it's my glass cannon in a war of attrition against someone with banks, and occasionally I do dumb stuff and ram them, but I don't know. I never know if I should or shouldn't ram them this, because it's a reasonably heavyweight build, but if the opportunity comes by, I will try and get 4 pips in the shield to hull and ram. But in that one, as you can see, I didn't quite get my pips across in time, and that one really hurt me in this fight. So equally, I think it really hurt Blaze as well. So yeah, I'm going to say this was probably one of my better performances against Blaze. I managed to sidestep a bit of damage, I managed to output a decent amount of damage, and I managed to keep my heat under control in the early part of the fight to give me longer in the later part of the fight before I start losing control of my ship completely. And that's one of the things with this ship, is it has a limited shelf life. I will destroy myself at some point, and it's just trying to hold off that point of killing myself and balancing how much damage I'm doing with how long I can stay in the fight. And it is a fine edge of a thing. So I'm actually going to leave you with the rest of this fight playing out with the Airwolf theme for the second half of this video, with an interesting screenshot, which I wish I'd have known that Blaze had those difficulties, because late in the fight I switched to jousting with him and trying to ram him, because I have more hull than him, and if I'd have known he'd lost his canopy, I would have stuck to orbiting as much as possible to try and be harder to hit. But jousting with him is not a good idea, because he can still hit me with his railguns. But then I'll show you Blaze's view of the last bit of the fight, and I gotta say, GG to this commander. It was an amazing fight, one of the closest ones I've had in a long time, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself in this one. And after a night of semi-frustration with piracy, not many people stopped in that had cargo, I was able to have a decent 1v1 duel with one of the best pilots in the game and not embarrass myself, which is good. That's all. I'll catch you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of this fight.
integrity at 50%. Warning, taking heat damage. Under attack. Canopy compromised. Warning, taking heat damage. Canopy compromised. Cabin pressure alert. Warning, taking heat damage. Atmospheric failure. Module malfunction. Cabin pressure alert. Under attack. Cabin pressure alert. Hull integrity critical. Warning, taking heat damage. Cabin pressure alert. Flight assist on.
We die